Certified tax coach Dominique Molina is here to help you find the tax breaks that come with having kids. You're back.
It's expensive to have kids.
It is, but I'm sure it's worth it.
And I say, why pay retail? Why not get a tax break on that bill and keep a little more of your money in your pocket?
You were here a little while ago talking about mistakes that people make in their taxes. A few of those also, come into this when it comes to having kids. And the first one is don't wait if you're doing all these things, right?
Right. You really need to make a plan that takes advantage of every available break that's out there. So let's share with the viewers things that you can do for kids from baby all the way up until college age.
Okay, so let's start with new babies. What can we do?
When you're having a new baby, first, congratulations, that's excellent news. But your child, your dependent child, qualifies for a $3,700 tax exemption for you. And good news, last year, Obama extended the child tax credit. That's a $1,000 tax credit for kids. Any kid under the age of 17 that qualifies as your dependent. And remember, tax credits are a dollar-for-dollar reduction of your tax bill.
Okay, what about anybody that possibly has adopted a child?
Oh yeah, there's tons of adoption credits available, up to $13,000 in fact.
Wow.
So if you're currently going through the adoption process, big expense, but guess what? There's a tax credit available for that too to help.
Let's move on to children that are in schooling years. What's with that?
Yes, there's all kinds of dependent care credits available as well. So if you have to use daycare to care for your children either while you're at work or when you're looking for work, you can qualify for up to $3,000 or $6,000 for two or more kids, as a part of your dependent care expenses.
So when you say you can qualify, is this something that you have to apply for and get approved, or you can just...
It's just a form that gets attached to your tax return. It's as simple as that. Keep track of how much you spend on the daycare itself.
Okay.
And there's another option as well. If you've got daycare expenses and your employer offers what's called a dependent care flexible spending account, you can have those daycare expenses withheld pre-tax on your paycheck and then get reimbursed for them throughout the year as you write the check to the daycare.
Okay, I don't know how great of an idea this is, but how about hiring your kids to work for your business?
Oh yeah, if you're a business owner, this is an often overlooked tax opportunity. Put your kids to work in your business, especially if you've got kids that have private school tuition, sleepaway summer camps. Those are things that typically aren't tax deductible, but one way you can break the tax code and get a tax deduction for them is to hire them to work in your business. Then you pay the child for the work they perform. Use that money to fund the things that are typically non-deductible.
I like that. I wish I would have asked my dad to let me work. I just write myself my own checks.
Great education.
Okay, let's move over to college age now.
Yes.
So this is a whole different ball game here?
Oh yeah, college tuition is so expensive. In fact, it's harder to save for college tuition than it is for retirement now. That's what people are saying. So if you're preparing for that and your kids aren't yet college age, there's several tax perks to helping you save for that big ticket down the road. And 529 plans are usually the best option. They allow mom and dad to sock away up to $26,000 a year, and the earnings grow tax-free for the college education. Now, if your kids have already arrived, when it's time to write the big checks, there are college credits, tax credits available. The American Opportunity Credit will give you a tax credit, again, dollar-for-dollar reduction on your tax bill of up to $2,500 per year. That's for the first 4 years of post-secondary education. If you're beyond that, graduate school, or even mom and dad might return to school at points also. Look at the lifetime learning credit. Up to $2,000 of tax credit is available.
I think with all of this, with the looking of this and qualifying for that, I think your last piece of advice is when all else fails, find an expert. Because people that are in this, like yourself, you would know all this stuff.
Oh yeah, nobody wants to spend time reading the 67,000 words in the tax code. Leave that to us. Leave that to the experts.
You've read?
Word for word.
How many times?
And it changes daily.
Oh, goodness. Well, Dominique, thank you so much for coming in.
You're
Tax
welcome.
Day, remember that it's been extended, so it's not the 15th, it's the 18th this year.
Yes.
18th this year, and you need to start getting it.
Get an extra 3 days.
Extra 3 days, but we're in that 30-day window
Yes.
time now. So thank you for being here. For more information, by the way, on Dominique, we have it all hooked up for you. She is the certified tax coach. Fox5sandiego.com, seen on Fox 5. We'll get you hooked up, and then we can Get over the taxes and move on.